Hi, I'm Tom from Harvey HiFi Excellence. Today I want to speak to you about the Cyrus One. So if you just follow me, we'll go and have a closer look and a listen to the product. The Cyrus One is Cyrus's entry-level integrated amplifier. It's got a price point of £699. In my opinion, it's extremely great value for money at this price because you're getting plenty of features and bags of power within the unit. There's so much power that Cyrus have actually included a AV bypass mode on the unit, so it can be used as a power amplifier. There's also pre-outs on the back of the unit, so it can be used as a preamplifier as well. With this in mind, it's an extremely versatile little amplifier really. So inside of the Cyrus One, Cyrus have opted to use a large oversized toroidal transformer, and the signal paths inside have been shortened. So these two things together greatly reduce the noise and distortion from the unit, which is excellent for a hi-fi. The unit, in terms of its power, has got a very powerful. It outputs a whopping 100 watts per channel at 6 ohms with a total harmonic distortion level of 0.1%. All of these things inside the unit, Cyrus have said help it to much better provide 3D imaging during the playback. Another great feature of the Cyrus One is that it also has speaker impedance detection. Now how this works, it amends the output of the unit to match up with the speaker's electrical load. Now I've heard this in practice both here and at Cyrus, and it worked very well. It just tightened everything up overall and gave a much more controlled delivery. Now in terms of the design, I think the Cyrus One looks really nice. At the front there's a nice glossy black panel, and either side of this there's a control knob. The first one is for volume control, the second one is our input selector. Now there's white LEDs on the sides of both of these control knobs, and these are for indication of either the volume or the input which we have in use. So once we spin the Cyrus One around, as we can see, there's a number of inputs and outputs on the back of the unit. First of all, we've got our speaker terminals either side. As we can see from these, they do support bi-wiring, so this is a good feature again for those audiophiles out there. Next thing I'd like to talk about, there's 3 standard RCA inputs there. So these are useful for any CD players or perhaps an off-board DAC that we want to attach to the unit. On from there, we've got our AV bypass input. We've also got our pre-out, and then my personal favourite, there's a high quality phono stage here, complete with the ground, which is a must for any analog fan like myself who's out there. The only thing that we don't have an input for on the rear of the unit is the Bluetooth. So another great feature of the Cyrus One, and a big advantage of it, is that it's got a Bluetooth connection. So we can connect any of our phones or iPads which have Bluetooth support to the Cyrus One, and this is actually done at an aptX level or authentication, and this means it's a much quicker connection and a much more high quality, and it's still going to sound fantastic via the unit. So now I've spoken about all the features of the Cyrus One, let's take it into our demo room and have a quick listen to it. Today I'll do this via the Bluetooth connection, and I'll pair it up with some KEF LS50s, and that should sound pretty good, so follow me.
The worst part is there's no one else to blame. Be my friend. Hold me, wrap me up. Unfold me.
No, I don't want your number, no. I don't wanna give you mine, and no, I don't wanna meet you nowhere, no. No, want none of your time. No, I don't want no scrub. A scrub is a guy that can't get no love from me.
So my views of the Cyrus One are that it sounds fantastic for the price, to be honest. Cyrus has one of the most detailed sounds out there, and that Cyrus One lives up to that expectation. So if you want a great deal on that product and many more, please visit our website, which is www.hifix.co.uk, and please don't forget to hit subscribe below. Thank you very much.